Okay, this is the second time I've did this video or whatever because I, I filmed the whole thing and the freaking camera wasn't even on. Anyways, okay, so this poem, I'm a free spirit. I do things freestyle. I don't really care how other people do it. I'm not all the perfectionist, poems, poetry. I just do it freestyle. It comes out of my soul, my heart and stuff, truth and everything. Anyway, so this one's called Fake Ass Women. Okay, so it says, bitch, move over. Don't compete where you don't compare. I tell you once and 1,000 times, I am me, authentic, authentically. Wait, excuse me, authentically. So I do not need to explain myself or wear a mask to pretend. I do not follow the crowds. I do not follow the trends. I'm a free spirit and weave my own magic. And no, you cannot be me. You cannot have what is mine. You can sit your ass down before it gets sat down. I don't have time to deal with losers or the ones that disrespect me. You gossipers and catty bitches try to dissect and destroy my life with your mean girls' nasty behaviors. You know nothing about lifting up women. You tear down women with your deadly venom. I see you with your fake smiles behind your lifeless doll eyes. You're nothing but bullies. Shame on you. You're nothing I would ever aspire to be. Okay, hang on. You and your cliquish fakery. The real reason I threaten your kind is because my shine of truth is too bright. It reveals your mask of pretense. See, I stand in my truth and confidence. I know who I am, and I operate in it always. You and your fake egos have to move in groups to give you the edge over me. Let me tell you, I'm fine alone. I do not need validation from groups of people. You are exposed for the pathetic clowns that you are. Okay, that was the end of that poem. Anyway, so God, I can't see. Okay. There's so many women today that's like absolutely ridiculous, fake, sick, jealous ass women that can't even stay in their own lane. They got to go and hunt other people down that are innocent, minding their own business. They want everything what that person has, their creativity, how they're doing things. I mean, it's like obsessive. It's actually stalkerish and obsessive. It's really disgusting and this stuff has been going on a long time for me too. And I'm just tired of it. Just fucking tired of it. And then when I first heard a while back that guys were jealous too of women. I'm like, what? I never heard of that before. And anyway, so yeah, I started finding out a lot of these men, these narcissists, fuckers or whatever, they're all jealous of women. So I don't know what their problem is, whether they want to be us or what. It's just very it's like disgusting to me. It's like, what happened to men? Did they drink the Kool-Aid of, bitchy feminines or something? I don't get it. And I'm not ragging on all guys, a lot of men out there, you guys are good guys or whatever. Same with women too. I'm just saying these asshole ones. And they definitely should be called out. It's disgusting because they're representing your kind, men, in a bad light. And, these types of women are representing us women in a bad light. And then they don't like the truth. They're all nothing but lies and stuff like that. It just gets it just gets really sickening sometimes, how some of these people have to act and stuff. I just don't get it. I really just don't get it at all. Where these people are coming from. Truth, first of all, truth and Authentically you is the way to go at all times. The way I look at it, screw people, man. Why do I have to dim my light to fit in just to make your ass comfortable? I don't think so. you know no, you can find out exactly who your friends are and stuff. If you start acting exactly how you should be all the time and how you feel comfortable, how you are you authentically, you'll see ones drop off. Good, they weren't your friends anyways. And a lot of people don't like the truth because the truth can be ugly sometimes, and people just don't want to hear it. Well, those are the ones I want to avoid. I like people that are truthful, honest, and authentic. Not only that, enlightenment and truth and authenticity is the highest vibration that there is. It comes in at 700, 1,000 or more. It's the highest on the vibration scale. A lot of those, spiritual people a long time were all saying, "Oh, love and light. Oh, just love everybody." That only comes on 500 on the scale as opposed to 700 to 1,000 off the charts plus. Okay, really, there's so much evil going on in this world right now. Really, so what, are you gonna love them to death? How's that working out for you so far? No, you don't love it to death. That's just another way of being a coward and sitting your ass down and, oh, I'm just gonna love everybody. No, you don't love evil. Okay, those evil fuckers, they have no soul, no heart. And I'm not joking either. They're like the fake humans. Okay, I don't give them any leeway on that deal. We're not all one either. You know, yeah, all of us that are real with a heart and a soul and don't do these vicious, evil things to other people. Yeah, we're all one. Come from the divine spark within us. But some of these people are just over the top, man. They just need to freaking go. Either we all go or they go. But until then, we need to fight this spiritual war. Got to put on the full armor of God every day and bring out that sword of truth, man, and just start speaking about it. Don't be afraid to speak truth. That's what they want to do, is keep you in silence. Fuck that silent shit, man. They can fucking be silenced. Anyways, because the truth, it does cut deep or whatever, and some people aren't ready for it. They can't deal with it. Well, you know what? That ain't my problem. You know, many don't want to talk about it, or they cover their ears or their eyes, their mouth. Oh no, I just want to fit in with everybody else. Fit in with what? What, plastic society? Go along with the crowds of everybody else? You know, be yourself, man. That's what makes the world go around, is people being authentic. That's the highest truth that there is. That also is the highest light too. That's why they don't like truth. It's exactly why they don't like truth, because it is the highest frequency, the highest light that there is. You know, so I don't give a shit. I still tell the truth, and I really don't care what people think. It's their problem, not mine. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to have a little talk about this type of stuff. Write down in the comments, if you've had any problems with this kind of stuff. you know, or even speaking truth or anything like that. That's what we all need to do, man, is just start speaking truth. There's many more of us than these assholes. I don't even want to get into it, what, all this stuff's going on with, that whole fucking island bullshit and those weirdos that do that crap. I mean, that's absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening what they do. There's a lot of other truths that are getting ready to come out too. But anyways, so like I said, just put your comments down in the bottom if you want to, talk about any of this type of stuff. Anyway, so like I said, this was another one of my poems that I write out and get it out. And so hope you enjoy it. Anyways, this is Eclectic Wisdom on YouTube. Over and out.